Hey, what's up? It's Serena doing a book review of The Creature's Cookbook by Simon Alkenmayer. And I don't have the book with me, like physically, like a lot of people who review books do, because I have the ebook. Because 'twas cheaper, and I am not super rich. That's also why I'll be looking down at this a lot, because notes and such. For like non spoilers first, Simon is a creature who eats people and cooks them. And the way this book is written, it's like a series of blog posts, like his daily blog, but he doesn't blog daily, it's more every few days after the first little while. And interspersed is like a few recipes. So it's like, have you ever run across one of those recipes where before the actual recipe is like this long story about why this person came up with the recipe or why they need it because their life is full of nothing but food. That's basically what this book is. It's just a few stories and then look, here's a recipe that like it's a good recipe and it actually kind of relates to what's going on in the story. So that's really cool. The cool thing about his writing is there is actually a blog associated with it. There's one on Tumblr, obviously, and then there's a different blog where it's like his stories. And also, the book is posted on a website called Tapaz, and you can watch like ads and you can earn coins on that website that way. So you could read it for free, like if you had the time and the dedication to do so. Obviously, I suggest you buy it because dude obviously puts a lot of work into his writing. So, but if you had the inclination to, you could read it for free, which makes it like super accessible, which I like a lot. The way I would describe this book, and it's gonna sound really stupid, is like ethereal, you know? It's kind of like mystical and there's like something for everyone, which is a stupid thing to say that a lot of people say about books they really like, but like there's a little bit of romance, there's some thriller, a little bit of gore, not a lot, but like, a little. He cuts up people and eats them. There's gonna be a little bit of gore in there. I say a lot. And basically the whole book seems to be just about how him starting to build relationships with humans because he's been around for 700 years and then but he hasn't been able to talk to people because his teeth are like sharp, and if he talks people will notice and kind of reject him from society. And only recently has he been allowed to get around that. So only recently has he allowed himself to become friendly with humans. So it's him learning how to have relationships with humans as like friends and such. And I think it's really good. I had a good time reading it. And if I lived in a quiet household where I could do such things, I probably would have read it in one sitting. It was just a really good time. Um, I'm not gonna do too much spoilery, but like from now on, if you don't want to be spoiled for anything, go read it. Like literally, go read it. I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads because it's just a super good book. So I would definitely suggest you go out, you buy it, you read it, you probably buy his other books because I haven't read them yet, but like he's an A+ writer. So yeah, spoilery things. I'm gonna go into like the characters. Simon himself, I liked a lot. There was like, you would think like a 700-year-old being would have like no character development at all. And it's weird because you have like both a little bit. Like, he changes a lot. Like, he has a lot of development over the point of the story, but also he feels unchanging. He feels like a rock that society just kind of flows around. I don't know how that's accomplished, but it is. Like, it's both. And that's cool. That's really cool to me. And then there's Rebecca. Rebecca's pretty cool. I think she was, like, really well written. I think she was like believable to a certain extent. Like, I don't. I've definitely met people that giggly, but I don't know if someone like, cause Rebecca's been through some stuff, right? Like, she's had a hard time, like, and I guess around Simon she feels safe, so she's become like giggly and stuff. But at times it felt like too giggly and too like, But some people are just like that, so I don't know if I would call it unbelievable or not. And then there's Lisa, and Lisa I don't like at all, but it's not because of bad writing, it's just that's how she is. She is written as an abrasive person. Like, even from the first moment she met Simon, she was like, nah, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Get away from my best friend. And it's just kind of like, can you chill? Can you, like, here's some chill pills. Like, you're a nurse. You know how to medicate yourself. Just take them. Thank you. You know? But, like, partway through the story, I guess we're supposed to like her, but, like, I don't. I just really don't. Still. Like, maybe in the next book, I'll start to like her, but for right now, nah. Um, and then there's Porter, and Porter is a guy who starts to date Rebecca, and I despise Porter, like, with every inch of my, like, from the first moment he appeared, and it's not because Simon despises him, because Simon doesn't really despise him, he's just like, like, he doesn't despise Porter, but, like, he doesn't like him that much. But that's not why I don't like him, it's because, like, within the first little within like the first little bit of us meeting Porter, he's like on this date with Rebecca, and he says, and I quote, I see, he leans on the table and it rocks. If this turns into another date or even a relationship, I don't want it to seem like I'm being pushy or making demands, but I had a bad breakup too, and I'm just trying to make sure their boundaries are clearly drawn. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with spending the night with him. I trust you, but it's like, first of all, do you? Do you really trust her? And second, like, she's already, like, in the scene told Porter, there's nothing going on with us sexually at all. Like, there's, like, some gender stuff with Simon. Like, because Simon's a genderless immortal being. So he can, I say he because, like, that's what's most often in the book. But Simon can represent as either a man or a woman. And because he doesn't have a gender. Like, he doesn't have hair. His hair is made of, like, filaments. Like, so she tells him, yeah, Simon's just got, like, some weird gender stuff. And this guy is still like, I don't know if I want you doing a thing that you were already doing with your friend before I came along. Like, fun fact, friend was there first. Deal with it. Either deal with it or find someone whose friend situation is to your liking. I don't like Porter, and I suppose I'm supposed to have some amount of respect for him throughout the book, because he meets Simon and he's like, oh, there's something off about this guy. Like, he can just innately sense that something's wrong with Simon, because I guess, like, most people can, because, like, vibes and such, but most people ignore it because they're like, well, there's nothing wrong with Simon. But I just don't like Porter, because, like, the whole time through, he's like, oh, Rebecca, you gave him my stuff. Oh, my God, Rebecca. Like, he's, like, against Rebecca. And that's, like, that's your girlfriend. If you do not trust her, leave. Like, boy, you don't have to be here. Like, I know you were invited by Rebecca, but no one's, like, tying you up and forcing you down. Like, there's the door, fam. Like, use it. I don't like Porter. And then there's Chef. And Chef is cute. I like Chef a lot. And I want y'all to be surprised by Chef. So even though this is like the semi-spoilery section, I'm not going to say much about Chef. But Chef is... I was going to say Chef's my boy, but he's not. He's Simon's boy. that he's cute. I like Chef. Chef is best character. So sort of the whole conceit of this book is that it's an experiment run by Simon to see what humans believe and how they believe and how they decide what they do and don't believe. So he goes on the internet and tells everyone his secret that he's been keeping for 700 years. And because his whole thing is, well, no one will believe me, and even if they do, if they tell people about me, those people won't believe me. No one will take it seriously. But some people will believe me, and I want to know why. I want to know how people discern fact from fiction. And that's the whole conceit of this book and his blog, and I think it's pretty cool. And for my case, y'all are gonna call me stupid as fuck. It's fine. I think I kind of believe it. Because obviously, like, there's nothing provable in this book, but if you go and read, like, his short stories, like, you cannot research it and find out, like, it's fake. You know, like, there's no detail where you're like, let me go try and find out whether that did or didn't happen, and then it didn't happen. So, like, and he's just too good at too many things. Like, he'll explain, like, super hard math to you. Like, he's like, oh, he knows all of history. Like, all of very specific times in history. Like, he knows everything that happened in different places he's been in, you know? Like, he'll be like, I don't know how French Revolution started. Are you crazy? Why would I be there during the French Revolution? But he just, like, knows how things went down. And it's just either a team, like an entire team of people. These books haven't sold well, so I don't think it's a whole team of people researching this stuff just to make a blog. Like, a blog, I've been on it. There's, like, no ads. Like, he's not being supported by ads. This isn't a team of people being supported by ads. So, I think I believe it. And so I would suggest y'all go out, buy the book, read the blog, tell Simon whether you believe in him or not, because it'll help the experiment, at least. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. 5 out of 5 stars, obviously, as I said, on Goodreads. You can follow me on Goodreads. I think I'm Serena Dtar, but just like the channel name. Thank you for watching.